Now let's return to that story of the verdict of accidental death recorded today on Flight Lieutenant Jon Egging, the Red Arrows pilot who was killed when his plane crashed at the Bournemouth Air Show last year. Laura Hawkins reports from the Inquest in Bournemouth.
The death of Flight Lieutenant Jon Egging was accidental. That's the verdict here today from Coroner Sheriff Payne. The Military Aviation Authority investigation revealed that the most likely cause of the plane crash was ALOC, almost loss of consciousness. 8 witnesses were heard here today at the inquest. First up was Dr. Emma Egging, Jon's wife. She explained how the morning of the Bournemouth Air Festival, they were here in Bournemouth, they had breakfast together, they went on a 5-mile run and Jon was in high spirits. The air show had gone very well, but as Jon was breaking away to land, the G-force was at 6.3, its highest and longest of the day. It's here that it's believed that Flight Lieutenant Jon Egging blacked out. His colleague, Flight Lieutenant Chris Lyndon-Smith, noticed that he was dropping height and twice called him through the radio, saying 4, check height, 4, check height. He had no response. An eyewitness, Mrs. Denise Charles, explained how she saw a solo Red Arrows plane fly across the field outside her house. The nose of the plane was heading towards the field as if it was going to land, but it then belly flopped, wobbled and skidded out of her sight. The pathology report today stated that Jon was killed on impact. The formal cause of death was multiple injuries. All pilots are taught a procedure called the anti-gravity standard manoeuvre, which generates extra blood pressure, in turn sending that oxygen to your brain to avoid unconsciousness. Once Jon peeled off formation in order to land, the coroner here today said that the G-force caught him out. Nobody will ever know whether he carried out that procedure. It's just a matter of fate, an accidental death. Laura Hawkins, Forces News, Bournemouth.